Hello again, and welcome to Uncle Kevin's Snack Attack, where I teach you how to attack your cravings back. Tonight, we have Uncle Kevin's French toast. Now, French toast is fairly easy to make, but I'm going to show you how I do it. First, we got the eggs, 2 eggs, and I'm no expert, but you know. Crack them in the pot here. I'm cracking them in a bowl here. See if I can do this without getting any shells in the eggs. Got those in there. Clean up the hands. There's a napkin available here. Now for every 2 eggs, I usually have about 1/4 cup of milk. Add some milk to it. And then I'm going to mix it up. Go ahead and turn on a warmer. It won't take a lot of heat for this. I'm just going to use a small pan and mix our milk and our eggs up. Of course, tonight with Uncle Kevin's Snack Attack, you couldn't hear me because I was smacking that fork on them eggs. Woo! But anyway, if you couldn't hear me a second ago, as always, we have a surprise. We'll get to that in a minute. Mix up the eggs. I'm going to take a little butter. Some butter. Put it in the pan. Get it warm. Get that melting. Now, I use plenty of butter. I'm not shy with it. You all know that already. Take a piece of bread. Now I didn't use but 2 eggs because I'm not cooking but a few pieces of this right now. So I'm just going to take one piece of bread. Mix that up. And Karen, if you're watching, no comments. Alright. Now what I like to do, dip my bread in there, make sure it's all covered with the eggs. Woo! Alright, pan's getting hot now, butter's starting to sizzle a little bit. Put this in here. I'm going to turn it up on high and cook it a little quicker. But now, remember when you do this, at Uncle Kevin's Snack Attack, oh shit, I put it on the wrong one. Okay, we're good. Just turn it on the double warmer instead of the single. But anyway, when you do this, remember, the way I'm going to do it, change it up. You might want to change it up the way you like it. There's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Tonight I'm going to do it this way though. What we got for a surprise is syrup. Yeah, big deal. So what? There's syrup. Right behind that, some chocolate powder. That's right. Now you can use like a Hershey's chocolate syrup or something like that. It's a liquid syrup or something like that. But I'm using the chocolate powder for a specific reason, and I'll show you that in a minute. Because I thought about using some chocolate syrup, but then I said no. I made this before, and I made it with the syrup before and changed it up. Just because I have found something out in the middle of it that it made it too runny. So the chocolate syrup doesn't really work. So we're letting this cook up. While we're doing that, ooh, nice one, Kim. Alright. Almost there, not almost done. But there's a specific reason why I like to use that powder. This is going to come out a lot better if you use this powder. Now, also too, I do this a specific way. Well, let's see how much this will kick my butt. Let's see what happens here. Alright, brand new package, obviously. What do with my other spoon? Alright, that's not available anymore. Put it away. Anyhow, in case y'all wondering, See the shirt right here? This is not like I'm some I'll beat you up badass guy. No. It's hashtag badass. If you want to know what it's all about, go to badassletter.com and be relentless. It's not about being a badass. It's about being a life badass. It's about being a man. Look it up. Badassletter.com. Now. Yeah. Now we got it good and crispy. We can turn it off now. Got too much heat. A little done on that side, but that's okay. That happens. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. There we go. Now, when you know, that's almost perfect. What you talking about? All right, we turned it off. It got a little warm, but that's all right. So, heat. If you get a little smoky, just take it off the heat. Now, what's so unique about this is what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put just a tiny bit of butter on it. Just a tiny bit. And there's a reason for that. It's just a little tiny bit of butter. Just enough on the top. You don't want a lot. Put a little bit on the top like that. Of course, most of the time I know you make 3, 4, 5, whatever pieces you eat. If you're a pig, you know. So you take it, put it on there. And then what you're going to do, actually I almost wasted my spoon, didn't I? Got a little bit of crap on it. But anyway, so what you're going to do is you're going to take a little bit of syrup and put, actually no, actually I got that backwards. Sorry, I apologize. Take a little bit of powder, a little bit of chocolate powder and put it on the top. Now I like quite a bit, so you can go heavy on it. You really want to put this through a little sifter or something like that, you can do that if you want, but I'm not going to do that. Put a little chocolate powder on it like that. And there's a reason why I use the chocolate powder and not chocolate syrup. Now, take that same spoon you have, kind of mix that around. Mix that around, mix that around. Now, you can use whatever kind of syrup you want. Now, the key is, also too, if you want to, flip it over and do the same thing to the other side. Why not? You know, it's not going to hurt anything, is it? Nope. Put a little bit of, remember, put a little bit of butter, just a tiny bit of butter. Tiny bit, not a lot, just to make that powder stick on there real good. A little butter. I gotta get another spoon now. I ain't playing very well, did I? So, take some powder, put it on there. That's right. A little bit of chocolate powder. There you go. Now, I just put a little bit of syrup on, don't put a lot. You don't want to drown out your chocolate too much. Put it on both sides, it's chocolate. It don't matter. Mix that all up with your spoon. I'm going to rinse my fork off real quick. It's gonna be good. I get happy when you know I am about food. I get happy. Then takes a bite. Once again, yours truly. Wow, that's delicious. Teaches you how to attack your cravings back. Uncle Kevin out.